So, what is the 4-stage heroine's journey? Again, simplified. It has many stages in her book, but for our course, let's just do 4 stages. So, yes, there is a crisis, same as the hero journey. But in a woman's case, typically the crisis is some sort of loss of power or violation. It's some sort of a seduction trauma, something to do with her unawakened sexuality. That is her crisis. That is her initiation. And now she's traumatized. She's thrown into the underworld. She's coming to grips with all kinds of limiting beliefs because up until then, she'd given her power to the patriarchy, right? And she had bought into these limiting beliefs that women are inferior to men because they are just weaker. Women are dependent on men. I don't have an identity outside of being someone's daughter, someone's wife, someone's mother. And worst of all, women are incomplete without men. Ooh, I have to wait for this knight in shining armor. When he comes and kisses this sleeping beauty, only then she comes awake. Now she's complete. What a disabling myth. So, this myth of romance is a very insidious myth if it is understood as the beloved being someone outside of you. When you reframe it as understanding the beloved is within you, yes, of course, that is a journey you have to make. Okay. But to think it's some beloved, some man outside of you, and only once he shows up in your life, you're going to be complete, you'll always remain incomplete. Okay. So you start coming to grips with these 3 limiting beliefs. Women are inferior to men. Women are dependent on men. Women are incomplete without men. And up until then, this girl has been a good girl in the patriarchy. She's played by the rules. She's come first in class. She's done all the good stuff. And still she gets violated. Still she wasn't safe. Very often it's the nearest and dearest who end up abusing her. So it's the ultimate trauma for the little girl, and it's her initiation. What she then has to do is slay the dragon of feminine inferiority. That is her inner demon, her inner dragon. To realize that, you know what? I'm not inferior actually. I'm as good as any other gender. Once she can slay that inner voice and find her true voice and speak with that confidence, now there's transformation because she discovers the necessary qualities that she was hoping some power figure outside of her will give her. She discovers that that Shakti is within her. Now there is transformation. From this transformation, she still has to come back and bring that gift. Okay? The gift is, first of all, her own freedom and modeling that freedom for other women and belonging to a new tribe and community. While a woman makes her journey in a patriarchal setting, she cannot find herself back in the old world. So, very often, women who are making the journey today, they leave the mainstream world and they create their own tribes and communities. What's very interesting is up until then, you were in the system, you were in the matrix. You didn't even know this other world of happy, free, fabulous women even existed because you've never seen them. But once you've been kicked out of it and gone on your own journey, once you come out, you realize, wow, where is all this stuff? In my own journey, I had no idea about Sally Kempton's work and Awakening Shakti. And all this amazing stuff has only come after I left the mainstream system. Because all this stuff is not taught in the mainstream. It's feared in the mainstream because the patriarchal system is threatened by this knowledge and wisdom, right? So she finds her own freedom and belonging to a new tribe. And that quality of belonging is a very, very important quality of the feminine that actually the systems needs.